Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So, we've finally been able to recruit and call assassins in this game. Nearly, I would say, at least 6 to 8 hours into gameplay. The main feature, the feature that made this game so popular, is put in it. Now, arguably, I could have sped up the process, certainly, if I had simply done the main storylines and nothing else for a while. And that certainly would have also made for probably some smoother experiences in general. Looks like I could probably purchase something, if I find anything worth purchasing. Right now I'm trying to find if I can find how many recruits I can recruit right now. So, like the first game of Assassin's Creed, you'll find certain people being harassed by guards.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
And we'll get a little cutscene.
Are truly noble. Allow my fury to strike with yours.
Now, ironically, this is the same lady character model that we just freed before. So, pretty repetitive right off the bat. We have vigilantes all over the place. This is a poster, but also an assassin's tower. I'm going up this direction, and then this direction, and then this direction, and into this Christina, and we'll just continue recruiting until we can recruit no more, which I'm not exactly sure when or if ever that will become the case. But I am certain that there's more than one red bar that we get. But we may not be able to get past the first red bar until we move the story along to a little bit further. This doesn't make sense. Interact. You've just recruited a new potential assassin. Raphael Rayner has been added to your assassin guild. You've been awarded a new assassin signal. The new signal is awarded for the first, fourth, sixth, and sixth recruit added to the assassin's guild. Signals are subtracted when recruits die or are sent away on contracts. We have new people all over the place. Alright. So, there are no missions right now with the pigeon roosts, but we've unlocked a lot of this. So, we have 3 of, it looks like 9 that we can unlock right now, and then I have to get the last 3 remaining Borgia towers before I can get the last 3. So, this assassin lady, they look different now, sort of, and this assassin guy, all need to be sent on a mission. Can I upgrade any of these guys? Not without skill points. And for that reason, I need to send them on a simple contract. 5 contracts available in Florence, 1 contract available in Vienna. I think we probably want to stay in Rome, and then remove propaganda and select, and then if we put 1 character, there's a 100% chance of success, so we don't need to do more than that. And then this 96% chance. I'll just go ahead and do 100% chance and send these 2 girls too. And while we're doing this, we'll get rewards and XP, and eventually I think you even get some other things too. And we're gonna slowly try to take over all of these areas with contracts. So because those 3 are gone, their ability to actually help me in the game is gone for the next 5 minutes until they make it back. But that's not a real issue. Right. Where are the guys? Where's the citizen who needs assisting? Where is she? Or he? Like, I've got all the thieves here, and are they on the rooftop? It's down this way.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
That was bravely done, Signore. Grazie. Please, show me how to beat these tyrants.
And see, I think that was the male model that we had done before. So when this guy runs away, I should get another thing pretty quickly. I should get a red bar. Yep, and I'm not sure I would want to call them right now. I feel like you put your assassins in danger unnecessarily if you call them to attack just even random guards on the street. And they might get some XP for doing that, but they might not. And every single assassin tower slash pin now is gonna be a new argument for meddling with the system and sending more assassins off on missions. At a certain point, I guess I'll level them up to the maximum. See, that's a slightly different face model, but it seems like the same clothing.
But they will hunt me down. I cannot remain. Will you take me with you, Signore?
Don't even respond to that. Okay. Now, next location wants me to go this way, but I could also hit this assassin tower, or this pigeon coop. Man, it looks almost the same. One's a diamond, one's a hexagon shape. Mission attended performance was successful, so we've got him back, which means the next mission should be ready to send some more people off on missions. So that's our tower. That's our pigeon coop. Maybe the towers and the pigeon coops are going to be nicely next to each other always. So we come back here, and all this really is a just menu system. That's really all it is. So Florence, damage property. We have, how much time does this guy have left? Go. %. I really don't want people to die. So I'm not willing to send people off on missions that in any way feel like there might be any danger. So I probably have about 2 minutes to go with the other guys. Let's work our way to this next assassin to recruit. And they will all join your side, don't worry. Even though they... Ooh, that was an interesting... The map glitched. At the first time, Ezio said you could flee if you want to, but none of them really do. And where's the citizen that needs... Where's the citizen in peril? We've got like 4 guards attacking him, attacking me. Here's a different lady. That's a different hairstyle.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Grazie. My skills are limited, but if you will have me, I'll fight with you.
They're all carrying the same sword. I just kind of don't believe there would be any blondes in Rome, though. Because I haven't seen any other in the game. There very well might have been. I suppose because this is set in Rome, also they have gotten away from any Africans or Middle Eastern people too. These are all Anglo-Saxon people. Suppose that's period appropriate, so I can't. There's nothing to complain about there. I should be able to restore this. This will be interesting. Right now, Rome's restoration is 67%. If I can restore this, I suspect it's going to go way up. So I purchased a Pantheon. Didn't seem like I really upgraded anything. Still says 67%. Though. Seems a little odd. Alright, moving on then. I need to hit a bank. So maybe we'll hit this and then this. I'm not sure how much money is in the bank anyways. None. So that's not gonna work. I need probably, I would say 100 minutes. And that's nearly, that's over an hour and a half of gameplay.
Where have I seen him before? Which way? There!
But yeah, about 100 minutes by my estimate is how much I'm gonna need to get the money to purchase the next thing. Unless we start finding these treasure chests just procedurally will give more money. And it does kind of seem like they are doing that. So that might be a smart bonus. Let's go ahead and get some medicine. There's 2 medicines. But I've lost the... I lost the person. Assassin Tower, Blacksmith, Pigeon Coop. Seems like my recruit assassin just moved on me because maybe I set something in action. They'll try jumping around this outer edge. This didn't work very well last time. Just jump on this guy. That happens a lot, actually. So I'm not going to be able to afford that. That's not even worth looking at. Get me to the pigeon coop. Over here. And we'll interact some more. So one of them's level 2 now. New zip. New thing, new thing, new thing, new thing. So we have 1 skill point for everybody who leveled up, and not everybody leveled up. So the question is, do I want them to be I can't change their weapons. I can change their clothing. And I suppose we could do something interesting with that. I guess I want their armor up first. Just in the idea of always protect yourself. We'll just have a lot of characters with a good amount of armor. And we'll try to change the way all these characters look. So there's no real question. Alright, now contracts. We have a 3 difficulty. Let's just get all the easy ones off the table. Let's see. 100% success for a level 1 recruit. And then 100% success for this level 1 recruit. And these with the stars by the way, have something special about them. So I don't think I want to do them yet. Can we get 100% success with this? No, it's 90% success, but we may have to choose that because I may have run out of everything else. And see, I don't want to lose anybody. This is like a 94% chance of success. 87% chance of success. So I have a choice now. I can either hold on to my character or send them out on a mission and potentially lose them, so I'll just hold on to a character. And there's Katrina memory this way, and it's probably not going to be too much. I imagine that the Katrina memories do play some role in something, and they're not just nostalgic DLC things. But I could be wrong. They could just be extra missions that have no purpose. Up or down? That's the question. It seems like he sees a girl who looks a little bit like Katrina. I hope that's her name. And then he goes into a memory within a memory nostalgia trip. And we get these glitches and the chases going on. And the Animus is living this. So this is after he became an assassin, because he's wearing the outfit and has the scar.
Of course. Tell me, what can I do?
My family's bodies. I can't just leave them hanging from the gallows. Need to give them last rites. Send them on to the next world.
Capisco. Lead the way, Ezio.
So this is just flashbacks from the previous game.
Stay close.
Now, I have the assassins with me, by the way. Feel like I'm going the wrong direction anyways.
Spare me a moment. Stop, Messere.
So, while I'm in this memory of a memory, the game still goes. Now I can take my hands off the controller for a while and just let it walk without me. Again, a pretty boring scene, though, as far as the game is gameplay. You're literally just slowly walking and sneaking around. I don't have any money, so I would have had to pickpocket.
Make it worth my time, see?
Like, I would have had to completely pickpocket people for 150 florins. I don't have a hidden blade or any weapons, so that too would be an issue. I feel like I just took the long way, and there was a much quicker, easier path for this.
Andia, they've already been cut down.
What are we going to do?
Hide yourself. I'm going to have a little talk with that guard.
Beat up the guard, fine. Come on.
Where are the bodies that hung here?
They've already been taken.
Where? Tell me where they are.
I don't know. I think they were taking them down to the river to dump them.
No. Cristina, vieni con me.
So we're high notoriety, by the way. So we might as well run. Isn't that what I take from that? I guess these guys would make me completely invisible to guards, I think. But are there any guards here at all? See, here's the problem. There's one of those rooms where you go in there and you find treasures and such. But this is the whole problem here. Is you're just.
What will you do?
Only one thing to do. Kill them.
They're so focused on telling a story, they forgot to
They
put
follow
gameplay
orders
here.
unquestioningly.
They might as well just show
That
me.
makes them.
Ezio?
Va bene. I'll sneak behind their backs. Get my family, one at a time if I have to. And carry them down to the river.
Be careful.
Like, carry him down to the river. So, here's the body of my youngest brother, who was hung. All three of them were hung. And when I drop this body, it's just gonna kind of float and fall there. At least he gently put the body down. I thought for a second there he was gonna actually drop it really hard. Finished moving the previous body. So apparently I didn't move it good enough. There we go. If they were going to give me that warning, it would have been nice if they'd given it to me as soon as I put down the other body. Here's my older brother, who was hung. All for being assassins that I knew nothing about. Become anonymous to... See, they're just throwing rocks at me. I don't know how to kill these guys. Nor do I know why these guys are even here, so let's try this. Nope, can't kill anybody. I'm confused. Why did the game go that route? So I can't kill anybody, and I have to just kind of wait till these guys are out of the way so they don't see me. So we'll keep an eye on where they are, that red dot. And hopefully it's not intentionally triggering this so that people spot me. Seems like we're in the clear. So, more we get to this point where it's like, this might as well have been a cutscene, because when it plays poorly, because this is all AI based and not perfectly programmed gameplay, things can go wrong pretty quickly and pretty easily, as we just saw, and then you can't tell the story that you so badly want to tell, and in the meantime I'm not really doing anything interesting.
I have to leave the city.
You could have just had
Christina.
sad music and shown that as a cutscene.
I want to. But I can't. My family.
So we'll always be together, Christina.
Ezio.
So he leaves and she never comes back, as far as we know. And I guess the weirder thing is we now know that him sleeping with the other girl was not even anything but just politics. So he's willing to sleep around with other women, but his heart allegedly only belongs to Christina. Right. Rome's increased. Let's pull this. Just start with that.
Hey! Who do you think you are?
Withdraw money, investments, invest. Okay. Next move. Now that we've done that, let's get this piece and then run down here and get this assassin and this assassin. And then eventually we will hopefully find a pigeon coop. Yeah, here's a pigeon coop. And my goal is to have my assassins moderately, if not completely, leveled up by the time we run around and recruit everybody and are ready to start the next mission. That would be ideal. I don't know if that's how it's going to really work. And I'm kind of assuming that once we have the maximum amount of assassins recruited, all of the other opportunities to recruit assassins will disappear. And then if any of the assassins die, the opportunities very well may reappear. Ooh, this is interesting. I got a little turned around there. For a second there I thought I walked through this and was on the other side of a wall. But not the case. Next is this. Run. With 2 tiers of assassins. We'll call the assassins out and they'll come out in horseback and take them out.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Grazie, the Borgia Bastardi. But you fight, and you are a remarkable warrior. Could you teach me your art?
Same face model. Alright. So, there's probably a timer, I would guess, before I can call the assassins again. yes, a slight timer. You can see it's filling up. I wish more posters were on trees. That would be an improvement over having to climb buildings. But yeah, the timer seems to be about 30 seconds, maybe a minute in total. Can I get on top of this? Arrow storm now. So if we hold the left bump, it would activate the arrow storm ability, which would just have arrows fly from nowhere and kill everybody. So we might try that next time we see. Jump this way. Here we go. Interact. And you just get a bunch of messages every time you get here, and all you really need to know is probably somebody's leveled up. So armor and this armor, and I guess I've only got a few options, so armor. I'm gonna leave the rest at assassin white. There's 2 more I can recruit, and then we'll be done. Florence. Send out one of the lowest tier persons to get all of the experience. That's a 3 tier. Send that out. Now, can these 2 tiers guarantee victory by themselves? No. So I'm not ready to use them yet. I might end up sending a whole team of 2 or 3 assassins to do a 2 tier if I don't have any more 3 tier things to do. So next thing we have is a 3 tier. Can I send this one and this one on the 3 tier? Nope. So we'll send these 2 there. And these missions are so short, they'll be back in no time. And I have 21,000 gold in the meantime. Next one is this direction. Let's get this treasure chest. And where's that treasure chest hiding? I don't think it's, well, here's the guys in trouble, so finally you get a different face model, same clothes
Liberation
model.
of Roma has begun.
I live today, and thanks to you, they kill more of the Borgia's Truci Scherani. Let me join my blade to yours, brother.
It's weird that when you see normal people walking around, those must just be lower quality faces. That, like, none of these random people seem like they're being used. Instead, we're getting the same people over and over again. Like, I don't think we're gonna see these face models of these normal people as assassins. I think they hired a different team, oddly, to make those.
You will kill them all, though it may take a little while.
Where's the... Did I repair this already? I think I may have already repaired it. Broken aqueduct. Yeah, that's already been repaired. So I can't go this direction. I mean, I guess I can try to go this direction and then go this direction and then maybe make it to the bank. But I kind of need to book it down to these lower sections. The other thought would be to maybe fast travel. Yeah, let's just fast travel. I think it's a waste the way the fast travel system works. I would much prefer to just pick a point on the map and then fast travel instead of having to run everywhere. So I'm looking for one of these central locations. Colosseum. I'll take the Colosseum if I can't get the other one. Roman Forum. I think all these fast travel locations have been repaired. At least all the ones I can reach. Maybe in the act of fast traveling you open yourself up to potential more income. How much is this building? 29,000. Darn it. I could almost afford that.
Isn't that dangerous?
Well, I'm certainly not going to get 8,000 off this one chest. No, that was only 197. Right. Next location. How do we want to play this? I could take the tunnel entrance and fast travel to this and save myself the running. Or I can run to this and see if I can get the treasure. And I guess the game gives me enough reason as long as we have these chests to collect. To continue putting stress on my pointer finger on my right hand as I pull down that right trigger forever. It so badly needs to be just a toggle. Like, I could see just toggle it with the right trigger and then toggle it back. That would be fine, but holding it down the whole time is a pain in the joints. Now, if my calculations are correct, this will be the last one we can get. This would be a little odd to call the assassins in and have them take out this. I don't even know what this is. It's a barracks of some sort. Stay in range of the citizen. Apparently this guy really wants to kill all these people.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Ezio says the same thing each time too.
They kill more of the Borgia's troops, get on. Let me join my blade to yours, brother.
Same lines of dialogue, same written lines of dialogue, said by different voice actors. And the question is now, where do I go? There's kind of literally nothing more to do, isn't it? Like, I can run to this pigeon coop. I can try to see if possibly the memory walls are missing. But after I find out that that's not the case, I need to just take this fast travel tunnel entrance, fast travel to here, and start the next memory. Because there's nothing. We cleaned it out earlier, doing all of those side missions, all the courtesan missions, all the thief missions, and all of that. So here's, that's what an arrow storm does, in case you were wondering. And you can see now it's slowly filling up one by one. Well, I don't think it is actually filling up one by one. I think it's gonna take longer to refill from an arrow storm strike to a regular strike. Let's see. Interact. Skip through all of this. Skill point. Might as well continue to give them armor. Anybody else have any skill points? No. So there's no more I can do until I get the Borgia Tower. So you're gonna just play with these 9 characters. We're gonna go here, take this, and take our lowest character, send them out. And take our next lowest character and send them out. And do we have any more 1-star difficulties that we can send people out to do? 3 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars that are special. Here's a 1-star victory. Alright, now we have to start doing the 2-star ones, I guess. So we'll send a 3 out for that, and that works. And a 3 out for that, and that works. And 2 2-stars out, and that'll work. And I think that puts all of my assassins busy to work. Haven't used mercenaries at all, so I'm hoping I can find some bad guys to use them on. before I get to the area. Nope. Well, I hired him. Maybe that will count towards that guild quest. And unless there's something I missed, yeah, I was gonna say, like, run this direction. And then we'll run back to this fast travel point. Just to see if the memory walls are still there. I suspect they are. Yep, they're still there. The mission was successfully done. So one of my guys was promoted to an assassin, so these were all assassin novices. Or so level 3 assassinate. So take this, give him another armor. Find the contract that he can do. I think he can do a 2 by himself, but he can't do a 3, most definitely. So if I can find a 2, how about this one? Sending them out on more difficult things with 100% success improves my chances of getting better money. So let's quick travel to this point and see if the mercenaries come with me. I suspect they won't. And then we had the email and the outside stuff, so now is as good of time as any to try and collect all of that. I do get the feeling that you could cheat at this game quite easily, just fast traveling back and forth. So let us not forget that this is all taking place in a
Get up slowly.
simulation of a simulation, a video game simulation of a animus simulation, and we can come out here and we can read our email for all that's worth. I can also read everybody else's email. So I have 2 new in the inbox. We have a new weekly schedule made up by Lucy, who seems to be quite the taskmaster. And we have Rebecca saying, going to get some eats from the cafe in town. Anything. Seriously. That was it. And everything else is the same. And then we can apparently know the password for everybody else. So the nice pasta dish I like, thanks S. I have no euros, so thanks in advance. And the weekly schedule sent here. MP3 players on her nightstand. Apparently. Let's see, I don't think there's anything important on any of these emails. They're only here for wasting your time. And thanks for the handoff earlier. Where was it? So you're just talking about the MP3 player. You're talking about what they want to eat. It is the most boring and stupid things. I can't believe they actually paid people to write this game plot. And like nothing is new. Nothing of any importance is new. So why did the game want me to take a break and come out this way? What am I looking at? Why am I pushing any button? Is this the feather? Or is this is the collectibles I've found by running around the outside of the place. So there's one more of those collectibles. I guess that was there. And nightstand? I don't know what they're talking about. Nightstand, these are just sleeping bags they're sleeping on. We can talk to him, get probably 2 lines of conversation. Any theories about that
cipher Machiavelli handed me? Ezio, I mean.
I can't decode it without the key. It's a one-time pad.
What's that?
It's a cipher with a unique disposable key. Imagine someone used the first letter of each word in the Declaration of Independence to encipher something. Well, without the Declaration itself, you couldn't decrypt it.
I could run it through the computer.
There are some things even a computer can't do. Like love, Rebecca. Like love.
I'm pretty sure a computer could decipher it. Particularly with the level of technology in this world.
So Sean, any lions outside the Pride?
Who was that girl you were dating? Kate?
Yeah. Kate. Katie, kitty cat Kate. Charmed the pants right off her, I did.
Yeah, right. I know for a fact you didn't even get to second base.
Oh, what? What?
We had lunch.
You had lunch with Kate?
Whatever, I got work to do.
Interesting characterization and story here, but it has nothing to do with the game.
My work requires attention, Desmond.
Like, just stupidity that you'd waste time animating this.
Any news from the outside?
Rebecca's patched in a phone line. The Templars are still guarding the border, and Vidic seems to be busy too.
Doing what?
From the looks of things, he's using Animus data to train Abstergo operatives.
Meaning?
Abstergo's
like the multiplayer.
For a full-on assault.
So, she's making reference to the multiplayer section that we can't play.
Weren't you the only assassin at Abstergo's Animus facility? How are you getting data from them?
Some old passwords work, but I can't dig very far into the network.
Look at her computer. It's just like a clear box with a glowing circle on it, an Abstergo logo. I think Abstergo would probably have backdoors in all their computer technology.
You ever killed anyone?
Hello to you too. I dated a guy who was an electronics expert around the time the assassins first contacted me.
And?
Now I'm single.
Are you kidding?
Of course I'm kidding. You think I would joke about someone I actually killed? Death is only funny when it isn't happening in front of you. I should know. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I noticed you didn't patch the translation software.
Nah, it's still buggy. There's only the occasional glitch in the Italian, but if you hit any German or French, watch out.
Okay.
Focusing on this.
So, 2 lines of conversation for each
There's no
character.
time to talk.
At all. This just seems wasteful. So I've got 10 minutes to run around and see if I can find the one collectible I didn't find before. And it's been a while since we've run around this section, so perhaps with fresh eyes I could find it. Hopefully. Although I don't know really what to look. It's gotta be an angle or perspective or something that I normally wouldn't take. Either that or the one collectible I'm looking for isn't available to find. And very few of these collectibles were down on the ground, which kind of implies that the last one should be down on the ground. Or maybe it's hidden up in the middle between two buildings. And we're just looking and looking and looking. Where can you be hiding my little collectible, which very possibly doesn't do anything at all other than give me an achievement on Uplay? Getting achievements on Uplay, I guess, kind of matters, because if you play enough Ubisoft games, you're going to end up playing and having to do it through Uplay on PC, and then to get some of the DLC and some of the elements in the games, you have to spend points that you earn through getting the achievements, which is a terrible system. I think you can also buy points, which is an even worse system. But boy, does this not feel like it's worth it. I should just look up the answer, honestly, instead of spending multiple sections of 10-minute increments running around the rooftops in this little city. Where are you hiding, collectible? I swear this is gonna end up being somewhere blatantly obvious, and I just miss it every time. How can this be so difficult to find? I just have this feeling you can't get it. It's probably behind that door, and you probably can't open the door and get it until you're further along in the story. Which none of this makes any sense really as to why the game specifically wanted me to leave this section, come out to this section and deal with any of this stuff. Just for some lousy emails. Just looking everywhere. And it just seems it cannot be anywhere I think it is. And I can't get over on the ledges. And I don't think it's in the trees. There's grating on that sewer grate. There's nothing on the trees there. There's no going through that section that we had to go through to enter the place. Nothing on the trees this way. Like, yeah, you can't go to that section. Like, this whole section has nothing in it. There's no falling down. You
have to get back here before sunrise.
And I'm running out of time. There's no climbing down and getting in the building, is there? Yeah, that's not gonna work. It almost looks like you could just crawl into the building from that perspective. But if there was a collectible just on the face of this, that wouldn't make any sense. Maybe up here in the plants? Maybe over there in the plants? Well, too little time. Back in the machine we go. That was pointless. Completely and totally pointless.
Good to go.
And that took an extra 10 minutes to do that for no reason. And we're back to right where we were. So that was a decent enough reason, I suppose, to just leave. We can see how much is in the bank. Right now we have 13,000 florins in the bank. We need if we pull that out, we probably would have enough to purchase one more major building. As far as getting other things done, just this treasure chest, then the main memory, and I think that's what we're going to end up doing, is just moving the main story forward, upgrading our assassins. Inventory, I guess you, like, I don't know how you can look at your assassins. I don't think you can even do it in this menu. Interesting. Well, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.